Okay, second video. This is going to be teaching you how to do the hole pattern. So after you wipe it so it's not sticky and everything is, you make sure everything is like under. Yeah, okay, this one's pretty good, I think. You're going to get, so here's the most important thing. If you have heavy duty foil, that's what I use, it's thicker, and I'll use one. But if you just have normal foil, or the foil doesn't say heavy duty in the States, then you take two, you put it one on top of each other, and then you do the same thing. So it's not as thin, so it doesn't penetrate too quickly. That's pretty important. I prefer to use heavy duty foil just because I just need to use one. And you cut it up, and you place it on top. So shiny side, the shinier side down. I mean, that's just like a preference. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I've been doing it like that and it works. They says it reflects heat better. I don't fucking know. So what you want to do is you kind of just want to do this super tight. So you kind of want to just go around a bit. Make sure it's tight. So it's tight like this. You could hear that, so it doesn't. The most important thing is if it's not tight enough, the problem is the middle, the circle in the middle will suck in the foil and you won't get any smoke. So that could be a problem of yours too, that you haven't made it tight enough. And usually if you have regular foil and it's not HD, then it'll suck in easier because it's lighter. So you either want to do double foil or this. So yeah, make sure it's really tight. It's like a drum. That's very important. And then the next thing you want to do is get a some sort of toothpick or something you could poke holes with. And Tangiers, it's a bit different than other tobaccos in which you need bigger and more holes because it's more heat sensitive, but putting more holes is just how it works. So what you want to do is, what I like to do is do 3 like circles. So all the way down on the edge. And you get one that's pretty close, and you go all the way around. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down. And then you do another hole in the middle. And then you do another hole. As you can see, I'm filling in the middles as I do it as well. That's what I do, something like that. So basically 3 holes, and then you fill it around, so you don't want too many blank spaces. But I mean, you could do a bit less, I guess, but I do this because but maybe you do a bit less if you just started, because I do this because I know how to heat manage pretty well. So this is what my thing looks like eventually. So it's quite a bit of holes, maybe one more here, and then you wipe it because if you packed it right, there should be some like wetness coming out because it's close. It's a lot of tobacco. So this is my whole pattern.